How are you? Hello, guys. I am Liliana Rodriguez,
And Michelle Torres.
and we are here in C Partners. That's a program and a space that the Secretary of Education gives to the students who receive classes in the official schools. And the idea is that they take this space as an advantage to improve the speaking skills. Okay, Michelle, we have two special guests today. Yes, they are from Zipaquirá too. But these guys are entrepreneurs, right? So they were interviewed by a local newspaper here in Zipaquirá, EsTúRadio. Welcome to the studio, guys.
Hi, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing? I'm very happy to be here.
Okay, great. And we are going to start with some couple of questions. Yes, Michelle?
Sure.
Okay, we are going to start, guys, right?
Okay.
How did Marlon English start? How was the beginning of the program?
First of all, thank you for asking, Michelle. So, modern English came up as the result of many travels, and the idea of make English teaching different. So we opened doors in 2018, right? And we started giving face-to-face classes. But because of COVID, we have to pass to the online way. In this moment, we're giving both options. So we're giving online classes, and also we're giving face-to-face classes too. At the beginning, I started by my own, but a year later, Arturo joined me in this adventure.
Yes. Yes, I have the amazing opportunity to join Alejo in this amazing journey because we have learned a lot, we have grown a lot, we have had many experiences, and most of all, we have known people all over the world, and that has been really fantastic.
Mm, That's amazing.
I noticed that you have like a feeling, right? You had been friends for years, or it was recently?
No, the first time that I saw Alejo was in a previous work that we had together. We were working as a teachers in another institution. So I met him there, yes. But later he went to work to another place. I continued working there. Later I went to work in another place. And finally he called me because he remembered like the way that we were working in that place. So thanks to that calling, to that call, we got together again. We have been joining forces to fight the evil forces of the monolingualism.
Yeah, that's a good way to say. But you forgot to talk that we met again because we started to play football together.
Ah, yes!
Okay, great.
Yeah, so we played football together and we were like talking again. And one day we were like, hey, you wanna have a coffee and discuss something? And we met, and yeah, that's how we decided to work together.
Thanks to soccer.
Okay, another question, guys. Why did you decide to teach English? Why English?
Yeah, well, I must say that at the very beginning I was really bad at English. Like, yeah, I really struggled with English. But well, after many years and after many experiences, I had the opportunity to learn English, and I realized that I was always interested in doing something for people. Like, okay, I wanted to do something, you know. So I work in different projects, but I like I said, okay, we are doing something, but we are not making like a huge difference, you know. So I realized that if I wanted to do something, or if I wanted to leave a legacy, it would be with English, or well, it would be with education. And as I saw that I was able to communicate in English, and the strategies I used in class were not bad. So like, okay, maybe it's English the way. So that's why I decided to take English as a make living, you know.
And what about you, Arthur?
In my case, it's all full of God. Because, I mean, officially, I studied graphic design, But when I was waiting for my diploma, I had the opportunity to study English. So I said, let's do it. What the hell? So when I was finishing, one of the teachers left and they told me, hey, did you want to try it? Do you want to be a teacher? And I said, I don't know, I have no idea, but let's do it. And in that moment, I realized how much fun is that, how many people you can know, how many people how you can help to change their lives. And it has been a really big blessing from part of God to be in this path because I have seen that you can do really good things by teaching and mostly by teaching English because it opens you a lot of doors.
Okay, great. I shared the same feeling with you when I started to check English at school. That was, oh my goodness, some years ago. Tried to, that was like a nightmare, right? When somebody says, okay, we have to study English. I say, oh my goodness, I don't want to study English.
Yeah.
The verbs, the verb to
Verb
be.
to be again?
Yes, again. So
Yes.
you always complicate yourself. But later on, I decided to try it. And when I was in the States, I take the risk to speak, right?
Yeah.
And I wanted to communicate with other guys from different countries. So I have the opportunity to travel abroad, and that makes me the space to learn more about the culture and also the language, right?
Yeah, definitely.
What about you, Michelle? What's your opinion about English to learn? To study English.
I would like to study English, but the first time that I had a class of English, I hate it.
Yes, that's the same feeling, right?
Welcome to the club. Yeah.
But later, you like it, right? Okay, guys.
I have an interesting question for you guys.
Oh my God.
Why Modern English is different from other English programs?
All right, that's the next question. You want to go first, Arthur?
Okay. So I think that all are different because, for example, in our personal experience, we love to make everything epic, everything fun. I mean, if a teacher is not having fun giving a class, is a class that is not a modern English class, yes? So we love to combine good experiences, good people, good emotions, yes, with learning, yes? So we try to put all of that in our classes, make them full of that, and that's why we think that we are different from the other people, from the competence.
Yeah, and also I would like to say that for modern English, because at the end we are a company, and we need students that in some point we can call them customers. But before selling English courses, we have in mind educating, So that's something really important to us. Like this before about thinking, making money is like teaching, impacting lives, changing life. Trying to do something for the country. So I would say that's something that is different from modern English. Before money, there is a social responsibility, and it's teaching, educating the country.
Great answer. Yes, that's important for the education of our country to contribute a little bit, right?
Yeah,
And that's a way to
definitely.
do it. Perfect, guys. Let's continue with another question. What other language would you like to learn?
Okay, I kind of speak Portuguese. I really like Portuguese because like 10 years ago for me it was like a kind of dream, and nowadays I managed to communicate in Portuguese, so that's pretty nice. I want to improve it, like I want to be better in Portuguese. In some point of my life I spoke Italian, but I completely forgot it. I mean, I just know a few words, but I forgot my Italian. So I'm like, I would like to learn maybe Italian again, or maybe French. I don't really know. But Italian, I guess Italian. I go for Italian. I really, because it's a romantic language, so I find it really nice.
We also, I'm trying to learn French. But it's damn difficult. I mean, if Spanish is difficult, French is like the combination of English and Spanish in difficultness. But it's really fun because once you get you learn a couple of things about the pronunciation, you feel like, oh my god, oh la la, things like that. So it's pretty fun.
What about you, Michelle?
I would like to learn French. I only know like a word. Bonjour.
Okay.
Yes, that's the typical that one.
Sure,
Je m'appelle
yeah.
Michelle.
That's nice. That's nice. You know thank you, right? How to say thank you in French?
No.
Merci.
Like the soccer player.
Yes.
Messi, but
Like
Messi.
yeah, merci. That's easy.
Okay, nice words that we learn with some different languages. I would like to learn, or at least to try or retake it, the Chinese.
Wow, that's
I
another
only-
level.
I only could do like 2 levels of Chinese, but it's very, very exigent,
Alright.
especially with the writing,
All right.
because you have to follow some order, right? When you are going to do the character. And the pronunciation is complicated because they
Alright.
have at least 4 tones,
Opa.
so it's not easy to at all to speak in this kind of language.
But how do you
But I
say
would like to try
hello,
it.
hello in Chinese?
Um,
Is arigato? It's not. Or is that-
No,
no,
that's
that's
Japanese.
that's Japanese.
Ah.
Yeah.
You say sexy? No.
Konnichiwa,
Let me see.
konnichiwa,
No. Let me see. I forget it. Ni hao.
Ni hao.
Ah,
Ni hao. Yeah,
that's
yeah.
not ni hao.
Ni hao.
Ni hao.
Sounds good.
Sexy. That is thanks, right? In
Ah,
English.
awesome.
In Chinese.
Yes,
Wow.
thanks to my dog. Sit, sit.
What's the perfect age to learn English?
Wow. I don't know. In my opinion, there is no a perfect age. It's just a perfect moment. And that perfect moment is when you decided to do it.
Yes.
Uh,
The perfect moment is now.
Yeah. No, I don't think there is a perfect age, but I think there are good ages to do it. Like when you are younger, it's not because you are more intelligent or something like that, but in my opinion, it's because when you are, I don't know, 5, 6, 7, when you are a child, or when you are a teenager, you don't have so many troubles that we adults have, I mean, like the level of stress that an adult or a kid has is completely different because we have to think about money, about working, about relationships,
Taxes.
about taxes, also about so much stuff. So these kind of situations make difficult to learn a language, right? But when you're a kid and you just have fun and you have more free time, I think that's a good moment for learning English.
Yes, true. Because I don't know, when you are a kid, like you have more space in your hard disk, in
Yeah.
your brain, so it's easy for you to learn. Yes. So now in this moment, I say that I wish I had known how important was English when I was in the school. Because in that moment I would take more advantage of that. But never is too late.
Okay, perfect, great. Let's continue, guys, with another question. Were you good at English at school? Who wants to answer?
I was pretty bad. I was super bad. Like, yes, I was always making mistakes with verb to be and all these kind of things. So yeah, I know. And I like to motivate people. Like, hey, come on! If I can't speak English, you definitely can do it. But no, in my case, I was pretty bad. I had some idea, but still, I was compared with my friends. I was like in the lowest level. In this moment is nice because I'm like one of the best ones. So I'm like ha ha ha. Look, look who is rolling now.
Which I don't remember. I think that for me it was important just to pass the subject. Yeah. But I do remember that the university, I really like English because I like the teacher. I like the English teacher. That was the only reason for me to strive a little bit in that class. But I wasn't a special student in that class.
Well, when I was a teenager, I remind myself in an English class with my teacher, and she used to give us the class in English the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
She tried, and I say, I would like to more or less to talk about like hair, and to practice and practice. And I remember that I have excellent grades in English, but I couldn't speak at school.
Yeah.
Yes, I couldn't. But when I go to the university, I have to do it. Yes, that was like an obligation because you have to prepare several quizzes
Yeah, I can
and you have to
imagine.
take them. And if you didn't answer, oh, zero, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you
yeah,
have
yeah.
to improve a little bit. What about you, Michelle, in your experience with your teacher?
Since I was 7 years old, I am so good at English, but the problem is that I hate the classes and sometimes the teacher.
Why?
Because teachers are so strict and all the time they want that you understand everything, but sometimes you don't know what he or she is talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But-
sometimes the words are complicated.
yeah. Okay, but you speak very well actually. So yeah,
Yeah, you are
I'm
fluently.
surprised. Congratulations.
And about the classes, why did you hate the classes? The same reason?
The material.
The
Or the activities or what?
the dynamic.
Oh, okay,
The
yeah.
strategies.
It's like only paper
Ah,
and
yeah.
read and find the word that you don't understand.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
old dictionary is.
Like a role plays. Role play, you said? Yeah.
Yeah.
More or less like this, yes. Okay, guys, another question. What does more than English have to do to be accepted in, as a legal institution in the Secretary of Education?
Oh, that's a very good question. Well, we need to organize some things about our building. Like, yeah, actually, that's the only thing at the moment we need to fix. It's not about fix, it's just about organize our building, and that's it. But we are already accepted as an organization with the Cundinamarca Secretary because we have like, how you call it? We have like two buildings. So we have one building in Zipaquirá, right? We have another building in Kowa, and that one is accepted already. It's like legal by the Secretary of Education of Cundinamarca, right? And the only thing we need with the one in Zipa is just to, like organize all the documents with the house, with the building, and that's it. But we have everything in order, so that's really nice.
Yes, that's the idea. That's the idea.
This is a nice question. You prefer bad words in English or Spanish?
Oh, that's a good question. Well, I don't say that many in English. I mean, I prefer in English sometimes because people are not sure what I'm saying, right? But I sometimes use in Portuguese. I use many in Portuguese. So it's like I prefer Portuguese, then English, and then Spanish. Because I mean, I think bad words are important, no? Like
Of
when
course.
you need to express your anger, a perfect word is like a chin. But I know sometimes it's not good and it sounds bad. But I try to use Portuguese because they're not very clear. Then English and then Spanish. How about you, Arthur?
Yes, that's true. I mean, it's according to the situation because if I wanna like express my anger and I don't wanna people to know that I said a bad word, I use another language. Yes, so in English sometimes. But you know, the Colombian bad words are very special. I mean, we have many different and very funny ways to say bad words. And in English, I think that almost like the most famous is, you know what,
Yeah.
bad word, and they use it for everything. But here we have more variety.
Yeah, definitely. What about you, Diana?
Well, at least you have to know it, right?
Yeah.
Because just in case that you trouble, you know that
Yeah,
somebody
definitely,
else
yeah.
is insulting you, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes you are like, that person is saying something to me, but you don't have idea at all which kind of words they are mentioning to you, right? So you have to know it at least.
Okay.
What about you,
you?
Michelle?
I do like it.
I have to say that we are so creative with bad words. I like bad words in Spanish, but there are situations that I don't want that people know what I'm saying. so-
Okay.
Yes, and you use it.
Yeah.
Nice, nice.
Yes, that's common.
I know how to say oh shit in French.
Oh, that's good.
Oh la vache.
Oh.
That is vache is cow.
Oh, okay.
And you say, what?
Well, the expression and the
Yes.
idioms are completely different. Right?
Yeah, they are.
I think that the next question maybe is a little bit difficult for you.
Hit it.
What's your favorite word in English?
Ooh.
Ooh, I don't have a favorite word in English, but I have a favorite word in Portuguese. That is saudade. That is like when you when you really miss something and you are sad, but you like that feeling. It's curious. But in English, I would say. We know. Did you have one, Alejo?
No, that's difficult. There are some. I mean, for example, this one I like is brilliant. Like
Okay.
brilliant. So when something is good, you say brilliant. Or instead of saying thank you, you can say cheers. That's very British, of course, but I really like it when you say instead of thank you, you say hey cheers. I like that one. Cheers, mate. I like that one. But it's not my favorite, but I like it. I like how it sounds. Sounds like a very cool, you know. So I may say that one.
Okay, perfect. What about you, Michelle?
I don't have a favorite word, but I have a favorite expression.
Yeah.
Hold your horses.
Oh, that's one. That's one.
Nice,
Yeah,
yeah.
take it easy. Hold your horses.
Oh, hold your
Yeah,
horses.
I like to use a lot of that expression.
That's a good one. Yeah, definitely. Nice.
Okay.
Julie, yeah, you have a favorite one?
Well, I remind one that is an expression too, that a friend of mine that he who lives in San Andres said to me sometimes when when I arrive late to the classes, he says, "Okay, patch the donkey," the whole
What?
time, and I say, "What?" And it more or less he tried to do the translation, right? Like move it, right?
Oh, right.
Ah, okay, but cool.
Cool.
That's from San Andres.
All right.
Okay, guys. Well, other question. A perfect English word to pick are a girl or a boy?
Oh,
Wow.
I have one.
Yeah, go for it.
How you doing? I don't know if you have seen the sitcom Friends.
Okay.
Yes, the TV show Friends with Ross, Rachel, Chandler.
Well, I haven't seen the whole
Yeah,
sitcom, but
yeah.
at least I know who are them.
Yeah, I mean there is the most famous greeting that you can use, that is used by Joy, that was an expert with women, that he said, "How you doing?" Like in a very cool romantic way, and all the girls were like, "Oh my god!" Ah. So I think that would be the one that I would use.
Okay, perfect.
Wow, that's a difficult one. What would I say? As a Latino, I would say, like, are you willing to dance with me? Because, yeah, women like to dance, you know? And if you use it in English to a woman who likes to dance, she will say, like, yes. So, are you willing to dance with me? So, or would you like to dance with me? So, that one, to dance. Because that's something that Colombians, we have in favor. So, yeah.
Okay, perfect. What about you, Michelle? No?
No words.
To pick up a boy, no?
No.
No at the moment.
Well,
Come here.
Hey, you.
That is not for that.
well, a perfect English expression. No, I don't know if you have seen a movie that I enjoy it, especially because of the content. That is the chef, right? That was one of the creators of or producers, I think, of the Marvel's movies. But they have some special segments in the movie where they speak more or less like Spanish and English, and that's fun for me. For example, I don't know, John Leguizamo in some parts of the movie, like try to translate the expressions, but
Yeah.
it sounds strange as the same as Sofia Vergara used
Yeah.
the English. She sounds very that's kind of, I don't know how to say that, weird,
Yeah.
the way she pronounced, I don't know, like makes emphasis the whole time, right? So that's kind of weird for me. But to pick a girl or a boy, no idea.
Maybe you can say, if you jump, I jump.
Like the Titanic?
Titanic, yeah. If you
Okay.
jump, I jump.
Okay, perfect.
Last but not least, what are your plans for the future of modern English?
Yeah, that's an amazing question. Do you want to go first, Arturo?
Oh yeah, I would think that keep growing, keep learning, because this has been a learning process so big for Alejo, for me, for Mafe, for all the people that is working with us. And we love to keep learning, to keep growing, because it allows us to give better classes, to help more people, to give better results. Yes, and also to having every time new, weird, very funny experiences. Yes, because that's what I love of giving classes in modern English. That we try that all of the things that we do don't end up in their brains, but in their hearts.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good question. So now I would say that what we really expect is um, to come up, or maybe to help more people in different cities. Like we want to, I mean, when you say I am from Zipaquirá and I am teaching people in Medellin, or in in Barranquilla, or in Cartagena, or in Bucaramanga, or in, I don't know, Cali, it's like wow. So we want to continue, and I think we're on that way. Like we want to cover more students in Colombia, and once we are in Colombia, we want to be, why not, Ecuador, Peru, Chile, Argentina, Brazil, Central America, Mexico. Like yeah, we want to be in the whole continent in some years. So we're working on that. But if it doesn't happen, it's okay. Like because at the moment we're happy with the things we're doing. We want to empower more people, and I hope we will be able to do it. And we're working for that. But if we know, it's fine. I mean, like it's not the end of the world.
That's awesome.
Thank you, Michelle. Your
I like
English is
what-
awesome.
I like what.
Alejo?
No, se me fue la palabra.
Dale, dale,
Tranquila,
tranquila.
vuelves a repetir, no te
3,
preocupes.
2, 1, go.
Um, that that's awesome. I think that you are doing a great job, and I like your program.
Oh, thank you. That's very sweet of you. If you say that your English is great, I believe it.
It's true, it's true.
Okay, that's a great space that we take advantage to use it. Thanks, Michelle, also for being here. Yes, you are part of this project, and we want to invite more of your friends to come here and use this space to interview different people here in Zipaquirá, right? As we did it today with Arthur and Alejo, right? Alejo, Arthur, sorry, you want to add something else?
Oh yes, guys, please take advantage of these spaces, because when I was in the school, we had never had opportunities like this. For example, having like a program where you can come here and practice your English in a regional way, because they are listening to you in all over the department. So it's an amazing experience. I mean, how many people in your classroom has done this? Yeah, so nobody. You could be the first one. Yeah, so please come join us and have an amazing experience like Michelle that is having fun with us.
Yeah, definitely go for it. Like this space is amazing, and yeah, I hope you start to practice in these kind of things, in these kind of situations, and take advantage of these kind of spaces.
Yes, that's the invitation for you guys to come here and try to take advantage of this space, right? I am Liliana Rodriguez,
Michelle Torres.
and thanks to be here, guys. Bye bye.
Bye. Catch you later.
See partners.
Oh, nice one.